What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert. Ooh, yeah, guys. So I got the mob farm turned on down here, which we haven't really had on for a while since the mobs seem to drop all sorts of different things. That's like one of those Roots mobs. I think that's from another mod, but I don't think Roots is in here. Anyway, I think we're about full on this now. Yeah, we're overflowing back into our original starting chest over here. Let's go ahead and turn this off, make it less noisy around here. Turn all the lights on. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so I added in our diamond chest that we had. We made these diamond chests. I can't remember, maybe this was originally for our ore excavator or void ore miner or something, but we had 4 of these for some reason, and we weren't using them anymore, so I decided to bring them over here. So I'm extracting out of our small storage crate. Yep. And I set the priority on each one of these conduits here. So priority 4, then 3, then 2. So it essentially tries to go to this chest, then this chest, and this chest, and that chest. And then if it can't fit into anything, it overflows back into here. I wanted to see what all the different drops were that we got from the mobs. We looked at this before, but there are a number of drops that this thing can, in fact, drop. So things that I'm noticing, we get a whole lot of bows and a whole bunch of normal mob drops, right? I mean, that's to be expected. We need to set up some kind of a filter to take care of like that stuff, the leather armor, all these other things. But yeah, as we saw before, it does drop the fiery armor, and that was one of the reasons why we went to the Twilight Forest, was to be able to make more of the fiery ingots. Now, I got to looking at this a little bit more since last episode. If we look at the uses, we can... Well, I guess we saw this before. If we made the arc furnace, we can disassemble it and get 8 ingots. Thing I did not notice on this first tab is that there is another page, and you can just craft it directly into fiery ingots. You do not have to make the arc furnace. So that's something I'm pretty sure that I missed before. But yeah, the reason why we were even trying to do this, we were going to look at making, what was it, the wyvern armor? So wyvern armor, like for instance, the headpiece does require this combination crafting. It does require a lot of power, 1 million FE per tick to craft it. So we need a wyvern energy core plus these charged draconium ingots and all of these different helmets, right? So fiery is one of those things that you get from the Twilight, but yes, we can in fact get it from just killing mobs. Steel leaf, I'm pretty sure we can do the same thing. Nightly we can. The Yeti and the Arctic, I do not believe are normal mob drops. Now, other interesting things, yeah, chain helmet, I believe, is a normal mob drop. The boron nitrate helmet is not. This is something we're going to have to craft. Now, in order to craft that, we need tough alloy helmet and these cubic boron nitrates. That's a whole process in itself. And then a hard carbon helmet gets wrapped with tough alloy. That's fine. We need a boron helmet wrapped with hard carbon. That's fine. And then the boron gets wrapped around iron helmet, which, yeah, around leather, etc. So we're getting like the iron helmets and some other various things. I was kind of trying to see all the different parts that we were getting. But going back to this, so this would be one that we'd have to start working on for these cubic boron nitrates. Everything else we can't get. Terrasteel helmet is another one that comes from Elementium helmet, which I'm pretty sure these are dropping, and if not, we're getting like the psi metal stuff. Yeah, so we can skip like a good portion of this, is what we're trying to get to here. Manulin helmet is manulin wrapped around diamond. We're getting gold helmet, and then gold helmet can be crafted into the diamond helmet. Quantum suit here is made from the flux infused helmet plus some other various parts. Like, these are all things that we can do, which is pretty awesome. The nanosuit helmet here that's being dropped can turn into the flux infused, and that, as we saw, can be turned into the quantum. And then also we are getting just flux infused armor drops as well. So this isn't as crazy as it seemed at first, but yeah, the fiery stuff here, let's go ahead and grab just some of that out of this last chest. We can take it over to our item repair, and according to JEI, we should be able to just craft that directly. Yeah, it's gotta be fully repaired because it doesn't do anything like that. Let's try taking one of these, fully repairing it. It doesn't have a whole lot of durability, but it does have some. Let's try fully repairing it and see if we can, in fact, turn that into ingots. Alright guys, so I just set up a simple automation here, just one item conduit going into a chest, both set to always extract and both set to insert, so they can insert and extract. We got fiery boots done and we got a fiery helm done, and both of these do in fact turn into fiery ingots. Okay, so that is one of the things that we needed. Now the fiery ingots, also if we take a look at the uses, can be used in this ultimate crafting for the ultimate ingot, so we are going to need a bunch of these for later on. And then we can also turn those into blocks, which then can be turned into, yeah, the fiery ingot seeds. So we can grow these later on. We don't have to worry about getting the armor, repairing it, getting the ingots. But anyway, this is like a good way, looks like a fairly good way for us to get this fiery stuff here at the start and not have to worry about killing the Hydra in the Twilight over and over and over again, or the Urghast. But those are enemies that we do need to kill because Arctic Fur was one of the things that we needed, and that is a boss, or I guess that is, yeah, it's a boss drop from the Twilight, which does require us to make some progression. So it's not like what we did last time, getting all this stuff was a waste of time. I mean, kinda, if we were trying to go specifically for the fiery stuff, but yeah, I mean, we have to make that progression anyway, so it's not a huge issue. So some things that I've done off camera since last episode, I set this up, this garden cloche. I had originally, originally we were using this thing for the pumpkins, turning those into seeds, turning the seeds into like bio fuel, and then using that for power. But anyway, we now have cotton seeds from Pam's Harvest Craft. We've gotten cotton from, I think, destroying the gardens around that spawn. But anyway, the reason why I wanted the cotton is the best thing to get string, as far as I can tell, in this mod pack. Well, I guess jute and this stuff is about the same. But anyway, yeah, so cotton, 3 of these things turn into 2 string. Is there a better way? No, silk wisp. I mean, I guess spider essence probably would be the best way, but we'd have to get into mystical agriculture for that. But yeah, the easiest way for us to grow it was just Pam's Harvest Craft cotton. So we have that growing, turning into string. Down below, I added in another drawer down here to contain both the cotton and the seeds. Yep, double, or a 1x2 drawer. I did add some upgrades in here so we can hold a whole lot of that stuff. Yeah, probably overkill. And then if we get too much, we can void it out so it doesn't overflow into our system. I did add another drawer down here for our quartz, so we have access to that as well. But yeah, I wanted to do that so we could start auto crafting things like dense ME cables, yeah, this stuff. So if we wanted to craft like 100 of those, we were able to do that now. I added in recipes for the quartz fiber. I added in recipes for all the different crafting things for the ME cables and all of that stuff. Yeah, pretty much we're just making wool out of this cotton. So to make 400 wool, we need 2,400 cotton. Yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, so we are now able to do that, which is pretty awesome. Okay, whoop, I put the wrong thing away. What was that in my pouch? I wanted to put this away. Okay, so yeah, if we're gonna be working towards getting this wyvern stuff though, let's get back to here and back to here. Yeah, we're gonna need to get the Yeti stuff from the Twilight, and then the nightly stuff, steel leaf and ironwood. I feel like we were getting some of that stuff. Let's take a look. Nightly, we have nightly boots in here. Ironwood, yeah, we got ironwood. I don't know if it has to be the glowy version. Does it say? Does it have to be glowy? It does. Okay. So in order for that to be glowy, we have to make ironwood ingots turn into this. The recipe for the ironwood ingots themselves, it looks like we can take the regular ones and uncraft them. Okay, and then if we take those, we can craft them back into the glowy variants. So there's some finagling we're going to have to do with that. That's not a huge issue though. But yeah, we have access to those, I do believe, and then the steel leaf. Those can convert into the steel leaf themselves, and then you can turn them into the glowy ones just like so. Okay, yeah, I think we're good to go on all of that stuff. So beyond that, we know we have to do the boron nitrate. That's going to be for another time. The Terra Steel, we have to get more into Britannia in order to make this Terra Steel stuff. I don't recall, I don't think we've made any Terra Steel yet in this playthrough. Yeah, that requires a half a mana pool just for 1 ingot, and we haven't really made much progress in Britannia yet, so we'll probably hold off on that for a little while. What else do we got going on here? Getting back to it, yeah, the Supremium, we're getting some of the lower tier versions of these helmets. So we're gonna have to get into Mystical Agriculture, I think, in order to upgrade these to the higher tiers. I know we are getting some of the Prudentium Essence, whatever the lowest tier is from killing those mobs. Maybe we'll just have our mob farm running and we'll just collect a lot of that and craft it manually. Wyvern Core. Yeah, we're gonna need Primal Mana. That's another thing. So that requires Draconic Cores. We have to get into killing the Wither boss as well. And then Shulker, we have collected quite a bit of those, I think. Yeah, we got 44 of those, so I guess it wasn't a waste of time for me to go and kill a whole bunch of Shulkers when we went to the end previously. And then the Quantum Suit we saw how to get. So pretty much the Arctic and the Yeti are the next things that we have to do here. Well, I guess those are the last things we have to do in the Twilight, but yeah, we need to get these Alpha Yeti furs, which means we have to kill the boss. And then the Arctic stuff, I believe, drops off just the regular non-boss variants of the same enemy. So I think what we're gonna do, let's head to the Twilight. I did want to repair this bow. I got one out of the chests over there. This one had multi-shot and power 3 or power 2 on it, which is a little bit better than what we were using before, which was just a vanilla bow. We haven't really been using bows and arrows much, but I figure, you know, might as well, since we're collecting it, and that's a better bow than what we had before. That should be good enough. We'll just let that continue on. Anyway, I'm going to head to the Twilight. Let's go to a snowy area, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so just to the southwest of where we spawn in, I saw a snowy area on the map, so that's where we went to. And pretty much right away, we saw one of these Yeti caves. Let's go to the map real quick. So yeah, our spawning point's right here. We just went southwest. I guess we're over here now. Yeah, so we got ourselves the Alpha Yeti area. So we need to kill the Yetis themselves. Looks like we did gain access to this place. Ooh. What's up with this? Yeah, so we need to kill the Yetis. So I was also looking at this bow. This has multi-shot on it, and I haven't really played around with this too much. So multi-shot and power 3. So if we shoot, it shoots multiple arrows, but it only uses 1. So if we pick that up, we can pick back up our 1 arrow. But yeah, it shoots 3 arrows, which is pretty awesome. And one of them is just spent from our inventory. I wasn't sure if I was going to use like 2 or 3 arrows at a time or how that worked. But anyway, now we know. So let's boop that guy. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so it shoots right through them because of the multiple arrows. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I like that. Yep, we can just take these guys out from a distance and not even worry about it. But these aren't the real guys that we have to worry about. I think we're able to kill them pretty easily anyway. Right there in the mob spawner is where the Alpha Yeti comes from, and that's one of the things that we're looking for. So let's get a little closer to this. There it is, Alpha Yeti. Oh, can we not shoot him? I didn't know that, actually. I hardly ever use bow and arrow. Wait, what's going on? Oh, he throws down. Is that new? I don't remember that being a thing before. It looks like he's throwing things that make all those particles, and oh, maybe that's a lingering potion is what that's happening there. Okay, well anyway, let's get over to the Alpha Yeti and just kind of like poke him a little bit, see what happens here. Yeah, we can take him down. Throws us around, but since, oh yeah, he's in his rampage mode. Since we have the slime boots, it's not really a big deal. Take him down, take him down. Easy, easy, there we go, very good. I wasn't expecting that to be difficult, so the rest of these Yetis we can just go ahead and kill. Get off me. So how much alpha fur did we get? We got 7. Okay. So we're probably gonna have to farm up a few of these alpha Yetis. I'm not actually sure how many we need or if there is another way for us to get that fur, but we definitely need the alpha Yeti fur for making the helmet itself. Maybe we won't have to make, oh, yeah, maybe we won't have to make more than one of the alpha Yeti helmets at all. Anyway, I think we got plenty of stuff from here. Yeah, the Arctic fur. Let's take a look. Oh, let's get rid of this guy. While we're here, let's take a look at the achievements. That's what we're looking, or advancements. So Twilight Forest. Did we might have done that out of order, or I'm not sure. Clear skies, getting in fashion. Is the Yeti like optional, or did I do this out of order? Yeah, so we killed the Hydra, and it looks like it wants us to wield a fiery tool or weapon while wearing at least one piece of fiery armor. I'm not sure if that's progression or not. It looks like we also need to go kill the Snow Queen, and then the... Oh, right, we have to go do the Goblin or whatever underneath the Urgast area. That's right, that's right. Okay, well, we got another piece down anyway. We didn't make any more progression in the Twilight, but we definitely needed this stuff, not those, but we needed the Alpha Yeti fur and the Arctic fur in order for us to make the helmet, or the parts for the helmet. And then also, let's take a look at the other Wyvern stuff here. Do we need more Arctic? Yeah, we need Yeti jacket. Okay, so we're gonna have to kill quite a few of these Yetis, it looks like, in order for us to make all of the different Wyvern pieces. So that one Alpha Yeti gave us, how many? 7. So we can make a pair of pants. So we're gonna have to kill probably 3 to 4 more of these things in order to make all the different parts that we want. So, okay, well, something else to keep in consideration here. So we need to head over, we're right here, we need to head over to the east, over into here, go underneath, and then start killing, or I guess making our way into that area there. The thing is, in order to get in there, we do need to get ourselves, what is it, the trophies to place on a pedestal to gain access. So we need to go back, grab ourselves the trophies that are in that chest that I forgot to take with us, and then we can enter into whatever the name of that dungeon is called. I'm not actually sure. But anyway, let me get those and we'll be back. All right, guys, so our spawn-in point is just right over here. Well, over here somewhere. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, portal right there. 70 meters away. So we just went over here and pulled out the map so we can kind of get an idea of where we need to go. So it looks like it's a little bit this way. Sometimes these can be kind of hard to find in this dark jungle area. Well, I guess, what is it called? A dark forest? Yeah, they're sometimes hard to find if you don't have a map to kind of guide you where to go. It's a tiny bird, so tiny. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to use one of these maps in order to find it. Now, when you do find the structure, it's pretty big, but considering how big this forest is, it's very easy to not find it. So it is somewhere over here. Maybe we can see it in the ravine? Nope. Well, according to the map that I'm holding in my offhand, it seems like we are fairly close to it, so you'd think we'd be able to see it right about now, but yeah, not happening, not yet. So we'll just keep making our way over here. It's gotta be somewhere around here, though, like we're practically on top of it according to this map. Oh yeah, here it is, right in front of us. Cool. All right, so this is what we're looking for. All right, so from here, we need to find these stairs that go down. Torch. And I probably should have brought some more torches. This is what we're looking for right here. So the stronghold shield. Yep. And then there's a pedestal here where you can place some kind of a trophy. It even says trophy pedestal on it, in case you were wondering. All right, so let's put down a shulker box. We will grab, I don't know, Twilight Lich trophy and place it right on top. That does destroy it. I mean, you can take back your trophy as well. And we'll place that back in the shulker box. Awesome. Okay. So I am going to go back to the base one more time because I should have brought, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 stacks of torches. I'm going to mark this so I know exactly where to go next time. Yep, and we will venture down into the depths below. You know, while I was here in the terminal, I was looking for torches and I found that we had some. But then I realized we have this automatic torch from Cyclic. I think we got that as a reward somewhere, or maybe it was in, like, a chests in the nether. I'm not sure. But anyway, this thing's pretty cool. So right click the toggle on. I believe this will use torches that are in your inventory and spam them everywhere that they need to be. Right click to toggle on. Shift right click? Or do I? Oh, you have to right click it. Right. Cyclic's weird. You have to right click it while you're in your inventory screen. Okay, so we can turn that on. We can put it as a bauble. I probably want that off for right now though. So sticks, we're gonna need a whole lot of those, and that takes a minute. I'm just gonna craft up like 1,000 of them just so we have extras. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much fill my inventory full of torches. That way we won't have to worry about lighting up. It'll just light for us as long as we have the torches. I also wonder if the torches, if this works while they're in the dank knoll. I think we'll have to give that a try as well. Yeah, and that way I'll be able to store a whole lot more torches anyway. Okay, well, let me go ahead and fill my inventory full of this stuff, and we'll be back, guys. All right, so I put a waypoint where the stairs are, and then I was smart. I vein mined down through these darkwood leaves to where we needed to go. Yeah, so now we don't have to worry about going through the forest anymore. We can just come out through here. Yep, pretty cool. Ha ha ha. So let's turn this thing on. Right click. I don't know if I have to hold it. So yes, it does work. Oh no, I have torches in my inventory. I want to see if this works without torches in my inventory. Take those out. So if I walk around, does it still work? Oh, it does. It works. It takes them directly out of the dank knoll. That is so good. This apparently has a durability on it. I did not realize it had a durability before, but yep, this is pretty awesome. Okay, so let's go down. This would have been really good for the maze previously, but yeah, now I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about placing torches at all. Oh, that's so good. All right, well, we'll just walk around. We'll know where we've been because the torcher, the automatic torch placer thing, will do it for us. I'll collect these Thaumcraft crystals as we go. But yeah, it's just going to be a matter of us exploring through this place now. I do believe that back here behind these stairs, generally, there is a chest, and that's a trapped chest. So let's get rid of the TNT from down below. Okay. And what do we got in here? Some more ironwood stuff, whole bunch of random things, and of course the trap chest itself. I don't know if we can do anything specifically with the trap chest, but I'll just take it with me, at least so we'll know that we don't have to check it again. So lower goblin knight, easy, awesome. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and continue on through here. Hopefully I'll find where we need to go soon. This place can be quite extensive. What did we get out of drop? Oh, just the armor shards. And the uses for those turn into the armor shard clusters, which can be turned into the night metal, which turns into the nightly plate, and we need that for this stuff. Yeah, but I think we're also getting the nightly plates from our mob farm, potentially. Anyway, I'm going to continue on, and we'll be back, guys. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I pretty much stopped the recording back here in this room, and I was just kind of killing the mobs and clearing it out. There was some iron bars here. I was like, that's weird. Normally, when there's iron bars, that means there's like a boss room nearby, and I checked the mini-map, and sure enough, that looks like the boss room right here. Like, we didn't explore hardly any of this thing. Like, that's the stairs, 2 rooms, and then the boss? What? But it looks like there's something weird about that. Oh, yeah, it's down low. Ah. Okay, yeah. You can see there's the boss thing right there. So, oh, look at all this redstone here. Goodness. I gotta mine this. Can't leave that behind. So many ores here. Wow. Okay, well, mistakes were made. I need to put that stuff into my dank knoll. Oh, boy. We good on the redstone? Everything has a place, maybe? Okay, well, I'm gonna figure out my inventory here. But yeah, we are at the boss room. Guess we'll just go pop in here. The boss didn't spawn. Okay, I guess we're not close enough to it. Kind of expecting it to spawn right now. Yeah, it's really weird how the iron bars form like that, and there's the brick. There's like no way into this boss room. That would have been really annoying trying to find that if we didn't have vein miner and if we didn't have this mini map. Okay, let me sort my inventory and then we will walk forward. All right, inventory sorted. So move forward and then we get all of these phantoms. So yes, you have to kill all the different phantoms. And then hopefully, if everything goes right, oh boy, we don't die. Yeah, but anyway, if everything goes right, there should be a chest that spawns in the middle here that should contain the drops or whatever that we're looking for. Okay, so just one left. Aha! Yeah, I was playing a mod pack fairly recently. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe Modern Skyblock 3 on live stream. Anyway, I killed this thing a couple of times and it didn't spawn this chest, which was very frustrating. But yeah, look at all this loot. That's really cool. Okay, so we get all that stuff. We get ourselves a regular vanilla chest, which of course I'm going to take with us. I made over 2,000 torches here, and we used maybe half a stack. These areas can be quite extensive, though. If you aren't super lucky to find the boss room like what we just did, yeah, I've spent like what feels like hours going through these. There's such a maze, but I'm probably still going to go through this one anyway and see what other loot we can come up with. Yeah, we found a bunch of redstone and a bunch of other materials here, so might as well just kind of, yeah, just go through this and see what else we can come up with. But anyway, I'm going to do that and we'll be back. Yeah. The automatic torch, this is different than what I thought it was. I was confusing this item with the Lantern of Paranoia that actually uses torches from your inventory and places them around and spams them everywhere. The automatic torch is an item that just makes torches from its durability. So all of those 2,000 torches that I made, yeah, all of those did not get used at all. Yeah. Anyway, so I went through that dungeon as much as possible up until the point where this thing was about to break. So I decided that it's probably best if we don't let it break. So I think you can repair it. Yeah, it looks like that's repairing just fine. And I saw, if we look at the uses on this thing, the enchantments, you can't put breaking on it. You can't put mending on there. So I think that's probably two of the enchantments we should put on this thing. That way we don't have to worry about torches in the future. Yeah. It won't use as much durability, and when it does, we can just repair it with XP. I think that sounds great. Yeah, this is going to be a really good item and something that I'm going to want to keep on me going forward. So, after all of the Twilight that we did today, we ended up with quite a lot of stuff. In fact, I found another one of those boss areas in that same maze. Yeah, I thought there was only one per maze, but we found two of them. One of them wasn't really connected, and that would have been a real bummer, having to go through the entire thing trying to find that one if there wasn't a second one to be found. But anyway, we ended up with lots and lots of stuff here. So the Arctic fur we're pretty good on. The Alpha Yeti fur. We're going to have to go fight more Alpha Yetis to get enough of this to make all the different pieces. But yeah, we are well on our way here. We got a bunch of the Phantom armor, which I'm not sure if we're going to use, but it's got enchantments that we can pull off of this stuff. It says it's never lost on death, so I guess these just have a soul bound on them by default, which is kind of cool, I suppose. We got some enchantments here, sharpness 4, protection 3. Yeah, a bunch of chests. Anything else of note that we got? Some buckets I saw in here, and then I guess we got we got 3 different bows. Anyway, so it was a pretty good adventure overall. What was these food items that we got too? We got the maze wafers, lots of them in the hallway chests. That's where the regular chests mostly came from. But yeah, I think we are pretty good here. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode for today. We'll probably hold off on doing Twilight for a while anyway. We've done it 2 episodes back to back, so yeah, we'll probably hold off on that for just a little bit. We'll try and get some more stuff going on around the base. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.